Wyatt, I don't know if I'll be able to.
Wesley, trust me, I'm your big bro. Family is important. If there's any group of people on this earth that should truly love you unconditionally, I would believe the answer for most people would be family. And this was definitely the case growing up in my household. You see, I'm the oldest sibling of 4. I'm what you would call the big brother, the man of the house, the big bro. And I wear that title very proud. For as long as I can remember, I've always tried to set a great example for my siblings, because naturally they looked up to me. So I always felt like it was my duty to set a great example. In fact, there was plenty of times where I was dead center in the middle of doing some dumb shit that I know isn't the right thing to do. But because in the back of my mind, I knew if my loving, innocent siblings were to find out I was doing some dumb shit, they would probably think it's okay to go do some dumb shit. And if anything seriously bad were to happen to any one of my siblings because of something I influenced them to do, man, I'm not sure if I'd be able to live with that. So in a way, me being a big brother has saved me from a lot of dumb shit in my life. But I'm not perfect, and at heart, I'm a badass kid. Like, really bad. I'm the type of person to be driving down the highway and everyone's minding their business, and out of nowhere, a little voice in my head would appear and say, "Yo, you see all these cars and innocent people? Crash into them." Like, what, bro? And the crazy part is, I would actually want to do it. I think it's just the thrill of confrontation and chaos. It gets me so amped up. Or maybe I'm just low-key a psychopath. Yeah. But that doesn't matter, because the point is, I don't act on these thoughts. Because I think about my family and all my loved ones. What would they think if they found out I did something like this? I don't want to let my mama down. Or even worse, influence my little siblings to do some dumb shit, and then it's my fault? Nah, I can't put that stress on my mama. So I keep driving. But this is a story where I may have abused my influence over my little brother. At the time, I was about 13 years old, and Wesley, my first little bro, he was about 8. And just like most brothers at that age, the younger one is pretty much down to do anything the older one says. Because there's just that dynamic of, hey, I want to play too. And if I ever said no, he would be very disappointed. But if I ever said yes, that shit would probably make his entire week. It didn't matter what we were doing. If I asked him to help me set the damn house on fire, Wesley would be like, "Where are the fucking matches?" And we would watch our home go up in beautiful flames as we bonded on our brotherhood. And this was pretty much the dynamic with most situations with me and Wesley at that age. But there was one thing that I loved to do as a kid that Wesley wasn't very fond of. You see, Wesley was scared of heights. And not like, "Oh no, I don't like to do that," scared. I mean, I'm terrified of heights. And I love climbing trees. It was like one of my go-to activities as a kid. I literally thought I was Tarzan, swinging through trees like a damn monkey, bro. It made me feel alive. But when I would go do this, Wesley used to just mope around the house and sometimes even cry because he's literally watching me have the time of my life, while he had to stay inside alone, caged in by his fear. But there was one weekend that would change his life forever. So one weekend my cousin BJ came over, and he was about the same age as me. So me, BJ, Wesley, we pretty much did everything together. Video games, watching anime, pretending to be anime characters. If you haven't pretended to be an anime character in your childhood, then you're not a real anime fan. But the point is, we were pretty much inseparable. But as per usual, when it came time to climb the trees, Wesley would start to head inside. "Hey Wes, you don't want to try climbing the trees with us today?"
I mean, I would love to, but
He's scared of heights, man. I don't think that's a good idea.
yeah, but I really want to though.
Bro, come on. It's not that serious. Look, me and Wyatt will help you climb the tree, and if anything happens to you, we'll save you. Now I'm looking at BJ somewhat confused because these trees are at least 13 to 15 feet tall. If he falls I can't catch him. There isn't much that we could really do if something went left. But I was 13 years old. I wasn't really thinking about all that. And, I'm always down for a little bit of chaos. And of course, I didn't actually expect anything bad to happen. So I looked Wesley in his eyes, confident, and I said, Wesley, trust me, I'm your big bro. I got you, little bro. With those words alone, you could see the fear just vanishing from my brother's eyes. I gave him the security he needed. His big brother got him. And sure, you could tell he was still a little bit nervous, but this was different. He was ready to conquer his fears. So we helped him up the tree and we told him, bro, just don't look down and climb up the branches like it was a ladder. And before you know it, we were all swinging around like it was nothing. This was probably one of the most fun days I've ever had in my childhood. Literally living the dream. So maybe a couple of hours have gone by and we just been swinging around. And I hear in the distance my mom calling us back inside to come eat some lunch. So I jumped out the tree, landed in the grass, safely as always. Then BJ came next. Yo, Wesley, you coming? Hurry up, bro. I'm pretty sure your mom made tacos today.
I'll be right there. Just give me a second.
Now, we didn't realize right away, but Wesley's fear had came back instantly. This man was terrified about the thought of jumping out of this tree. Bro, just jump. You saw me and BJ do it. It's easy.
I didn't realize how high up we were, and you told me not to look at the ground, so I didn't see the ground before.
Why? I don't think he'll make such a big jump. This is his first time. I mean, it is like 10 feet plus in the air, man. I mean, we gotta get him out somehow. Hey, Wesley, you wanna try climbing down instead? This man, Wesley, was hugging the tree in fear. He was not moving for anything. So I knew I had to make him feel some type of reassurance because that's how I got him to build up the courage to climb up the tree in the first place. But I didn't have much options. So I lied. He's like 5 years old and I'm his big brother. He's gonna believe anything I say. Wesley, just jump.
But why?
The reason me and BJ jumped out so easily is because we jumped into the grass, bro. It's super soft. It'll save you from getting hurt. Wait, what? Shut up. This is the only way we'll get him out of there. Yeah, but what if he does get hurt? BJ, just let me handle this.
Wyatt, I don't know if I'll be able to.
Wesley, it's me. Would I ever tell you something that's not true? Trust me. I got you, little bro. And once again, those were the words, the reassurance he needed. Wesley walked out on the longest branch, looked down. Yo, he's really about to do it. That's right, Wes. You could do it. I'm so proud of you. And as soon as he was about to jump, oh shit! The fucking tree branch that he was standing on snapped. It felt like we were watching him fall in slow motion. The fear on his face was unmatched. It almost looked as if his soul left his body on the way down. I have to catch him. I told him I would catch him. I'm his big brother. Wesley, are you okay? Are you good, buddy?
My legs. My leg is broken.
What?
My leg.
Wesley, calm down.
My leg is broken. My leg is broken. My leg.
What's going on out here? Fuck. Fortunately, my brother got out of this with nothing but a small hairline fracture. Definitely not ideal, but the doctor said he'd be okay in a few months with a cast on. So yeah, I felt terrible. I lied to my brother, and I got him to do something that resulted in him fracturing his leg. In that moment, I felt like the worst brother in the entire world. But I learned from the situation. Moral of the story, I'm not really sure what the moral for this one is. Maybe don't try convincing someone that's scared of heights to jump out of a tree. It probably won't end well.